stated, when they were down 14 points, Dallas will blow a game like this. They always lose to the Packers. The Packers then put these boys out the playoffs every year. Every year. Out the playoffs. At home. Gone. Fire McCarthy. Oh, that ain't the answer. We're finna get to the answer. Oh, it felt good sticking my buddy Tommy for the money. The amount of money ain't worth the price of admission of seeing him break down and blame his goddamn team. Oh, I love it. He believes Cooper Rush should be the quarterback and not Dak Prescott. He blames Dak. You see, Cowboy fans' logic, they don't get it. It's real simple arithmetic. It's very simple. He said Cooper Rush wouldn't have turned the ball over. Cooper Rush wouldn't have had those touchdowns. Cooper Rush would have had y'all 13 points. See, that's why I keep trying to tell him, like, Cooper ain't going to give you those touchdowns. Dak going to get you scoring. Dak going to get the ball down the field. Cooper don't have no strong arm like that. He can't move the ball. The problem is Kellen Moore, your offensive coordinator. He's been your problem. Kellen Moore was going to sign with a college team, not even a Division I college team. He was going to be their coach, not head coach either, like offensive coordinator. And Dallas Jerry Jones decided to keep this guy and re-sign him to a deal. Now let that sink in. Kellen Moore was going to be out the NFL. That means no other 30 teams was looking at Kellen Moore to be a coordinator or any kind of job. The water boy, any damn thing. He was going to be out the NFL and in college football, not even Division I. And you decided, I need to pay this man and keep Kellen Moore here. For what? That's your problem. Jerry Jones, your owner, 1. 2, Kellen Moore. Why? Because Jerry okayed all this shit. That's what I'm trying to tell people. This is all falls on Jerry. Jerry Jones has been your problem. Jimmy Johnson built this team to get the dynasty, and since Jimmy left, y'all ain't been jack it. Y'all won a Super Bowl with Jimmy's leftovers, and they put Barry Switzer in there, and you see how quickly Switzer was out. Why can't Dallas win? Because they run the dumbest offense in the history of football. They got a third grader out here designing plays. You in overtime. You got the ball. It's a 3rd and 4. Your running back has been getting 5 yards a pop. 5 yards a pop. It's 3rd and 4. You're in 4-down territory. Why the hell wouldn't you run the ball? It's simple football. Tom Brady's going to run that ball on 3rd down and 4. In 4-down territory, Tom's going to run it. They finna run that ball. They're going to get as close as they can to make it a 4th and short. If not, a 1st. We got a running back that's getting 5 a pop. I'm going to give him a shot. Because he's been earning it all night. So why wouldn't I hand him the ball? They're going to expect it. Well, they've been expecting it, and he's been getting 5 a pop all night. So let me give it to him again and see if he can get 5 a pop. If not, he get us close. Then we got a 4th and short. I like those odds. And now we're in field goal range. So now, okay, now we can kick the field goal. Instead, you give Rodgers the ball, and he beats you with a play that Mark McCarthy and Green Bay ran on him every single time they had the ball. Dak red zone picks. Let's talk about that. The first pick had nothing to do with Dak. That had something to do with the 2 receivers, Schultz and CeeDee Lamb. And it was Schultz's fault because Schultz was supposed to go over the top and CeeDee was cutting underneath. Schultz thought he was supposed to cut underneath. So both of those guys run into each other and throw off the timing route. So when the ball is thrown, it's behind. So now it's a pick. As you can see, everybody knew it was Schultz. They all cut Schultz out in the end. CeeDee cut Schultz out. Dak cut Schultz out. Schultz is like, yeah, I effed up. So that was never the question. We all knew who was responsible. It was Schultz. I don't know what channel I'm on. I don't know what's going on right now. I just hit the button and started going. I don't even think this is the Karceno4life channel. I don't know where I'm at right now. I'm just talking. It could be Screen Fiend. It could be any channel in the world. I have no idea. This one hurts. No, it ain't. This one was perfect. I bet this game tonight. This is Karceno4life? Oh, damn. I didn't even know that. Ah, damn. So this. But let me tell you this. Karceno4life or not, let me tell you what this is. I don't even think I hashtagged this thing. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? You see? Oh my God. The second pick was Dak's fault. He threw it and it was a duck. It was a terrible throw. It got picked off by the same guy, number 20, who Rudy. Rudy had a good day. His job was to shadow CeeDee Lamb. Because they know CeeDee is the guy they want. CeeDee, see, here's the problem with CeeDee Lamb. He telegraphs everything. Green Bay Packers have bad corners, but that's only because they play with smarter receivers. CeeDee tells you if the play is coming for him. If he's getting the ball, you can tell. He gives it away. He's looking at that, his mannerisms. He's not selling it like it could be anything else. He's selling it like he's finna get the ball. So if you're a defender, I'm sitting at home and I know CeeDee finna get the ball. So I'm like, well, CeeDee finna get this ball. I'm looking at the play. I'm like, yeah, they finna go to CeeDee. And they go to CeeDee every time I say it because he tells you just with his motions that the ball is coming his way. CeeDee Lamb, lazy route running all day. Well, CeeDee thing is, he got speed. As long as he got speed, you're right. He's not a route runner. He can't run the route tree. But you don't need to. Now, I ain't going to blame all that on CeeDee, because CeeDee don't need to run the route tree. All CeeDee needs is to get the ball in the spot. If he played for Tampa, Brady have him right where he need to be. Oh, okay, there y'all go. Brady would have him right where he needs to be. I bet you if you had Tom Brady with him, I guarantee you that he would be on point. You got to understand, people are who they are. Dak is who I thought he was, but Kellen Moore is a horrible offensive coordinator. His thing is try to fool the defense. You're not fooling anybody. You got Dak Prescott finna throw on 3rd down and 4. He's not that kind of guy. I'm not trusting Dak Prescott to throw a precision pass on 3rd and 4. He can hit a slot guy every now and then. Put CeeDee in the slot. Let him come out of the slot. He don't have to be a great route runner. As long as he can run 2-3 routes and he's good at exploiting that route, let him go. You think Watson was that great of a route runner tonight? No. He's just young and got a bunch of energy and can fly. And he can get open. He should have had 4 touchdowns tonight. He got 3. He should have had 4. He stopped on one play. Rodgers put the ball right there. Well, Rodgers wanted to stick it to McCarthy. Because when they played, you know, it kind of went back and forth of blaming Rodgers for stuff and Rodgers blaming McCarthy. So, yeah, they shook hands today like, hey, I love you, coach. But that's why I took this game. Rodgers definitely wanted to stick it to him and for going over to Dallas. And then the fact that they know what McCarthy's going to run. They know what plays he's going to run. I don't like Rodgers either. I can't stand him. But I bet on them tonight because I knew they always beat the Packers. I mean the Cowboys. They always beat the Cowboys. Every time. They never fail. They will beat the Dallas Cowboys every time they play. Rodgers will beat them. And then this was the game of the week. I knew to bet on who. I knew the right team to bet on. The Green Bay Packers. If that was one game I wasn't going to get wrong, it was that. They got Dallas's number. This is when you can't have your heart into this shit. You got to know how to bet strategically and know that some teams got your number. No matter what the records are, no matter, they could be 0-9. When they play you, it's going to be a dogfight. Rivalry game, Smokey. In Green Bay, they put Dallas out the playoffs like 2 years in a row. Last second football, everything. I don't know who they is, but shoot, right now I probably can't do 15 push-ups. I do one, I'm gonna roll over and go to sleep. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see down the road. Oh, no. The defense, how you can't guard one guy? Number 9 cooked number 26 from Dallas all night. Watson was burning him. Dog, he was wide open every play. And then the last play that they hit him with was that slant play. They called Dallas sleep on that play. They held that play in their back pocket, pulled it out in overtime. A quick draw. As soon as he hiked the ball, boom, bop, right off the line, the wide receiver. Nobody touched him. He was untouched for like 30 yards, and that was it. They was in field goal range. Rodgers was excited. They were ready to go today. They were clicking on all cylinders. They were clicking on all cylinders. Well, Dallas got problems. They gotta quit targeting Schultz so much. Like, Schultz is not that guy. He's like so like robotic. He's like a young doggone. They trying to find a Jason Witten again. And Schultz is not that guy. He'll catch a ball, but you ain't getting no yak. You ain't getting no yards after the catch. As soon as Schultz catch the ball, he going down. So it's like, okay, you try to force the ball to Schultz. They see that. They're like, okay, you want to go, you want your little tight end to get a touchdown and all that. Okay, we're going to shut that down. That's what I'm saying. This team ain't going to beat Philly playing like this. You got to stick with what works, the run. And this is why Philly was able to beat them down, because it's stupid and do too many 3 and outs. With Dak, will they get more points? Absolutely. But don't count Washington out. On Monday Night Football, that's going to be a tight game. It's a division game. It's not going to be like the first game. That 11 points is a trap. I would take Washington in 11 points. I don't think Philly's going to cover that 11 at all. I got them winning, but by like 3. It's Monday Night Football, baby. The whole world's watching. Oh, the Bills? Oh, my God. How did I know they was going to blow it? I had them not covering the spread, not winning the game, but this is why I don't like to bet the Bills. Because the Bills' problem is they don't run the ball. They want this quarterback to be the running back. He the leading rusher and the leading passer on the team. You're not going to win like that. You're going to get your quarterback killed, and then you're going to be out the playoffs as soon as you qualify to get in it. So how's that helping you? That's what I'm saying. This team played against Tampa in the Super Bowl, they'll be waxed. We will wax the Bills. They got no running game. We will wax them. Josh Allen just want to throw the ball 67 times a game. Cool. We all right with that. And that's why the game is always in balance. With all the weapons they got, they should never be in those situations. Because they play stupid. Kansas City's taking advantage of the schedule. They got a cupcake schedule. All the tough games will probably be in the playoffs when they play a real team, and then they'll be at home. dude, why? I know, I hate this road. Everybody's trying to merge at the same effing time. This is so stupid. People can't learn how to drive. I wish you could see these idiots. I got a damn tourist in front of me. This is downtown Chicago, buddy. You gotta know how to drive in downtown Chicago. This is the city, baby. This ain't the suburbs. That means drive. Put it in gear and go. And this means you. Please, let me get to the express lane and get past this idiot. Come on, idiot. Just a couple more seconds and you're going to be out of my life. Because I want to choke you right now. I want to choke the driver of this car. Yep, I'm in the next lane. Goodbye, idiot. Yeah, see? Now I never have to see that idiot another day of my life. That idiot's gone. Bye, idiot. You took up a lot of seconds out of my life. Now I don't have to see you no more. The idiot's gone. He's out of my life. Don't you dare think about coming over. I don't want no more idiots. Yep, we get past this idiot. Yeah. Now we flying. See? Gotta do is get past the idiots. Get in the express lane. Get past these doggone foreigners. All these people that want to see the building downtown. Like, look, honey, look, it's a building. It got lights. You're like, good, look at it. Get the hell out of my way, foreigner. You know where they want to go, and they trying to get the hell away from you. Now, sorry about that. Now, we were talking about those Cowboys. Well, let's talk about that. The Cowboys are a disgrace to football. They have the most popularity for what? For what they did in what, the 90s? The 80s? Brady then went to the Super Bowl more times than the whole team than Ben. You got more rings, 5. Brady got 7. You're like, I got more than your whole franchise. And you talking to me about Cowboys? I'm like, I'm walking around with a franchise player. Because he got more Super Bowl championships than a franchise. He's been to more Super Bowls than about 7 or 18 teams in the NFL has actually been. Tom effing Brady. Well, when you're the greatest, that's what happens. The Giants are 7-2, and nobody believes in them, including me. So who you think should be the starter? Dak Prescott or Cooper Rush? I want to hear from the Cowboy fans. Y'all tell me, Dak Prescott or Cooper Rush? Do you keep Dak Prescott going forward for the rest of the season, or do you bring in Cooper Rush? Come on, Cowboy fans. Let's hear it. Right now. Cooper Rush or Dak Prescott? Yeah. No. What can fix the Cowboys? Hiring a real general manager. That would help. Get a real general manager, get a real head coach, get a real offensive coordinator, and Jerry Jones can have no interference. And there you go. Cowboys is in the right direction. Mike McCarthy is a doggone Jerry Jones yes man. Jerry likes him. That's the only reason he's the head coach. Mike McCarthy is being looked at by nobody else in the NFL. It wasn't like if he didn't take that job, everybody's looking for Mike McCarthy. Nobody's looking for Mike McCarthy. And Dallas take a guy that nobody else is looking for, who was a failure in Green Bay with all those winning seasons of like 14-3, 15-1, and coming up short every single year because it came down to simple coaching of the game, and he couldn't do it. But when they were front running and they were winning games just because they were out in front, it was all great. But then when the game's is tight in the playoffs and you got to actually come up with plays to win the game, they couldn't do it. They couldn't even get back to the goddamn Super Bowl. That's how bad it was. They never got back. So how can I rank Aaron Rodgers over a doggone Brett Favre? Brett Favre went to back-to-back Super Bowls. Countless NFC championship games. And as soon as he went to Minnesota, he went back to an NFC championship game. A game he won, and the other team gave it away. His teammates gave that game away by fumbling. So, he did his job. Even in Green Bay, the doggone Giants game. Brett Favre got them in field goal range, took a team that never should even smelt the Super Bowl to the NFC Championship game and got them on the 30-yard line to kick a field goal, and the kicker missed the goddamn field goal. And then y'all blame Favre for throwing a pick after that. Favre threw the game away because he threw a pick. Shouldn't even have to come to that. Last seconds on the clock, the kicker missed the damn field goal and we went to overtime. So we would have saw Favre and Brady in the Super Bowl. But the kickers effed it up. Nobody remembers that. But I do. Seattle, Legion of Boom. They just won a Super Bowl. Defending champs. The Packers got them down by like 14 points with like 1 minute to go, and they lose the game. And don't go to overtime to lose it. They get a touchdown score, they give up an onside kick, and then they come down and score again. It was the craziest game I've ever seen in the NFC Championship history. That was the biggest collapse in history. To what? To lose to Brady. HD was in a car crash? Whoa, I didn't know about that. It wasn't while he was doing his job, was it? Up for HD. I thought he was doing this 24-hour live right about now. I just came to chat to everybody right quick about the Cowboys game. And that guy Watson, man, they saw 26 was weak from the Cowboys. I tried to tell my boy T, he's a Cowboys fanatic, but I tried to tell him, look, the Dallas Cowboys is who we thought they were. They're weak. And this is why I keep sticking them every week for the money. I betted him that game straight up. I didn't want no points or nothing. Because I knew Green Bay can beat them. I knew Aaron Rodgers was going to beat Mike McCarthy. He wanted to stick that game, and we got it. Yeah. Yeah, I hate the Cowboys. Because they act like they the biggest thing on earth. I'm like, y'all America's team? The New England Patriots are America's team. The Steelers are America's team. Y'all have been lapped. Y'all ain't done nothing in about 30 years, dog. So how y'all America's team? That's why I can't stand Cowboys, man. They so delusional. They keep thinking they're in it every year. It's crazy. Yeah. So they're so delusional. They keep thinking like they run football like they the dynasty. I'm like, dude, Brady never been running things. Tom Brady can have that talk. Like they America's team and throw their chests out. They winning championships and Super Bowls. They going to more than y'all been in. Y'all sitting there bragging about what y'all did back. Brady's still going. He done been to 10. He was the starting quarterback in 10 Super Bowls. More than any player in NFL history. Won 7. More than any player in NFL history. And guess what? He's about to go back. Why? Because that's what he do. He gave up his wife and kids for this. That's dedication, man. That's what Brady brings to the table. That's what Brady's about. Cowboys is box office. Box office what? To see them get whooped on? They box office. Yeah, they be like, oh, it's the Cowboys. Dun, 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 dun. They just got whooped by the Packers, the worst team in the NFL. Packers ain't won a game in I don't know how long. They could barely score points. They played the Cowboys and lit their ass up on Sunday Night Football, just like I thought it would. I hate the Packers. I hate Sharon Rodgers, but I know they always beat the Cowboys. Cowboys was up 28-14 going into the fourth quarter. How do you have a fourth quarter, you don't put up any points, and then let them score 14? And then they had the ball at the end to win the game. You can't have that and you call yourself a winning football team. One, because you got a junior varsity coach who probably should be coaching girls track in there as your doggone offensive coordinator in Kellen Moore. He was only offered a job and not even Division I football. That was his only claim to fame. And Jerry Jones said, oh, well, let me get him. That means no team in the NFL said, man, you know what? I think we need to grab Kellen Moore right now. He's going to be gone to the Nittany Lions. He's going to be gone to the Nittany Lions. We better act now. Who does that? Jerry Jones. So you got a terrible owner who don't want to hire a general manager. He wants his sons running the company. So his son is like, it's like Dumb and Dumber up in there running in the front office. And this is why you have what you have. This is why you're left with what you have. Dumb and dumber. Now, Chargers, don't you come in here and mess up my money. I need the 49ers to get this W. Now, that's something I don't need. The Raiders blew the game. Just what the Raiders do. Should have known better than to bet on the Raiders. And I got my NBA games going tonight. Feel pretty good. Yep, I do. They can come back like Minnesota came back. Like the Packers came back. Dallas don't have the defense that everybody think they got. They got a good pass rush. Until you do what? Start getting first downs. Keeping that defense on the field. Start moving the chains. And then the offense start going 3 and outs. Defense is out there huffing and puffing. By the third and fourth quarter, they done. Because number 26 can't guard anybody. And they exploited him all night. Watson was cooking that boy. That man got 3 touchdowns because he was wide open on all 3. They showed opening week when he dropped that touchdown against the Ravens. You know, he a young rookie, man, but he was making those catches tonight over the head. He would have had 4 if he didn't stop running on the play. He couldn't track the ball. By the time he tracked the ball, it was too late. He didn't know where the ball was. Oh, Rodgers is putting the ball on the money tonight. I mean, you think about the fumbles they got, the special teams fumble. If it wasn't for that, would the Cowboys have scored another touchdown? Probably not. They weren't really moving the ball. They were, then they get stupid with the play calling. Yeah, I know. Oh, well, the Bears stink anyway. So, you already know what it is. It's the stupidity of coaching. I can't believe what happened tonight to the Chicago Bears. The only time I bet on the Chicago Bears and they let me down, I said, well, at least I know they can beat Detroit. Nope. This was the battle to see who was the worst team in the NFL. And boy, oh boy, the Bears did not disappoint. They let you know we are the worst team in the NFL. Mm-hmm. Shoot, the Texans better than the Bears. I would take the Houston Texans over the Chicago Bears right now. I don't know. Texas is experiencing karma. Well, it's working. Well, the Bills got to learn how to close. They got to run the ball. You don't run the ball, you don't win ball games. You don't win the Super Bowls. Denver Broncos had to learn that. How many Super Bowls they lost? 4? Kept going to the Super Bowl and losing because the running game abandoned them. Can't win just passing. Gotta have a running game. So, I'm gonna holler at y'all. 1.